Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now on this Monday, December the 1st. The New York Giants on Sunday afternoon in Jacksonville as the rest of the football world was watching games with playoff implications. Giants fans locked in as much as they could be to the Giants and the Jaguars. Tom Coughlin taking his team to a place he used to coach. And unfortunately for the Giants and their fans, rock bottom hit yesterday. The Giants take a 21-0 lead behind nice rushing from Rashad Jennings, behind good play by Eli Manning, behind a very good defensive effort in that first half. Go into the half 21-3, and you start feeling like maybe the Giants will get a win over an inferior opponent. But the Giants did not finish. Injuries set in, turnovers set in, and by the end of the afternoon, the Giants fell to 3-9, a 7-game losing streak now, and now have clinched back-to-back losing seasons for the first time since 2003 and 2004. And isn't it ironic that those years, the last year before Tom Coughlin in 2003 and the first year of Tom Coughlin's era with the Giants in 2004, it's all come full circle here. As the Giants slipped to 3-9, and you look at the rest of the schedule, we looked at it earlier in the year and we said, well, maybe the Giants will be able to pick up some wins here. But if you can't beat the 1-10 Jaguars, what's to say the Giants will go on the road this week, coming up on Sunday, and take down the Titans? What's to say in a couple weeks they could beat a Rams team that put over 50 points on the board? And how could they beat an Eagles team in the last game of the season that could be looking for a bye in the first round of the postseason? The idea of the Giants winning games here down the stretch is becoming more far-fetched as they lose week in and week out. And for all Tom Coughlin has done for the New York Giants and for all his accomplishments as a head coach, a borderline Hall of Famer, I believe he is a Hall of Fame head coach, Tony Dungy, another great coach, a guy that has been around the coaching fraternity for a long time, talked about possibly, Tom stepping down last night on the NBC broadcast. All this is swirling around Tom Coughlin. The future here is very bleak for the Giants in the present, and who knows what the future actually will look like when and if they move on from Coughlin. But at 3-9, it's hard to imagine this Giants team saving their coach's job. And really, it is ironic because this thing has come full circle. When Tom Coughlin took over in 2004, the Giants were a bad football team. They were a losing football team, and they had a culture that needed to change. And when Coughlin came in, he cited injuries. He cited, undisciplined play, and he cited a culture that needed to be flipped upside down. Look at the Giants now. And some of this is on Tom, some of it's not. Some of it's the players, the team he has, and just the natural deterioration of a team that was good years ago. But the team now in 2014 is looking eerily like the 2003 team that Jim Fassel coached, the last year of the Jim Fassel era before Coughlin came in. That team was 4-5, lost 7 straight games to end the season, finished at 4-12, and the Giants had to make changes. So many injuries to that team, so much undisciplined play, and really week in and week out, the Giants found a way to lose down the stretch of that season. Isn't that exactly what the 2014 Giants are? They don't finish games. They don't find ways to win. It's then they find ways to lose, like the Cowboys game, like the Niners game, like the Jaguars game yesterday, like the Arizona game early in the season. The Giants find ways to lose. They have an injured roster, and they need a change. Is that because of Tom Coughlin? Is the new head coach going to change everything? That remains to be seen. But the bottom line right now is the 2014 Giants, as they slip and slide and fall down the standings, now projected to have a top 10 pick. As you watch this team with a 25-24 loss to the Jaguars on Sunday, it is hard not to think about the team Tom Coughlin once took over. 11 years ago, Tom Coughlin would have been chomping at the bit to take over this Giants team and turn them around. And now, as it swings back around, Coughlin's the one that probably will take the fall, and someone else will come in to clean up the mess. I'm Joe Giglio for NJ Sports Now.